function. The trig functions are the ratios of different sides of a triangle with respect to an angle. So let's say you have the sides. With trig functions, you could
determine the angles of a triangle, get a really good grade, run for president, and change the time zones.
With trig functions, you only need to know the values of the sides to find the measure of an angle. Remember, our goal is to figure out the values of all the parts of a triangle, and trig functions are handy little gadgets to help us out.
You're all fixed up now, honey.
That's right. There are 6 basic trig functions: the sine, the cosine, the tangent, the cosecant, the secant, and the cotangent. Like she said, these 6 trig functions are defined by the sides of a triangle and the angle being measured.
Look at this right triangle with theta as one of the acute angles. Here, theta could represent alpha or beta from the previous triangle. OPP represents the side opposite theta. ADJ represents the side adjacent to theta, and HYP stands for the hypotenuse.
So the 6 trig functions for theta are defined like this. The sine of theta, abbreviated SIN, is the opposite side from theta over the hypotenuse. The cosine of theta, abbreviated COS, is the adjacent side of theta over the hypotenuse. The tangent of theta, or TAN, is the opposite side over the adjacent side of theta.
Now the other 3 functions. The cosecant of theta, shortened to CSC, is the hypotenuse over the opposite side. The secant of theta, or SEC, is the hypotenuse over the adjacent side. And finally, the cotangent of theta, or COT, is the adjacent side over the opposite side.
A good way to remember the first 3 trig functions is SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. So if you're trying to remember your trig functions, think of warm water on your toes.
To watch more free educational videos, visit our website, studioforlearning.tv. Stretch your brain online.